Today's workout is interval style and targets upper and lower body endurance and power with 4 exercises repeated over 4 rounds. We'll be doing the forward hop, plank punches, squats, and burpees. Let's get right into it, and I'll explain the format during our first rest period. You ready? We're starting with our forward hop. Imagine a line in front of you. Establish a low base and then begin continuously hopping in front of and behind this line for 30 seconds. We are to be light in our landings, cushioning with our glutes and our calves. Let's keep that low hap position. Think of your most athletic stance, knees bent and a rigid torso. Where your head is currently is where it should stay. For this first round, focus on learning the pattern. Let your body adjust to the movement. Breathe. Excellent. Now, let's move on to our plank punches. Start in low plank on your forearms. Strong fists. Maintaining a straight back that is low to the ground, reach out slow and controlled with one arm. Then, alternate sides. Let's do 20 punches before we move on to our squats. You can always drop your knees if you need to modify. Don't let those hips drop or sway. Your core stays rigid. Punch straight out in front of you. Great work. Come up for your squat now, standing feet shoulder width apart. While maintaining a rigid core, begin to drop your hips and slowly bend your knees. At the bottom of your squat, your knee angle should reach 90 degrees between quad and shin. As always, we want to be moving with urgency, but our emphasis is on control. That's 1 rep. Let's go for 20. Inhale as you squat and exhale to stand. That's it. Keep your feet grounded, your chest up, and stay focused. Only squat to where you feel no knee pain. The final exercise is the burpee. Start standing feet shoulder width apart. Bring your hands to the ground and jump or step back to high plank. Now, complete 1 push-up. Then jump your toes to the front of the mat and come back to standing. Complete your rep by clapping your hands overhead. And that's 1. Let's aim for 10 total reps. This is a dynamic movement, so challenge yourself. You get stronger with each rep. You got this. Great work. Now let's take a minute to rest. This workout is interval style. I'm giving us 2 minutes and 30 seconds per round, with 4 rounds total, and 1 minute of rest between each round. After our 30 seconds of footwork, we are aiming for 20 reps each of plank punches and squats, followed by 10 reps of burpees. Depending on your current fitness level, you may not get to complete a full 10 reps of burpees. Trust me when I say this, you're not alone. It's not supposed to be a race. It's about safely pushing yourself to your maximum. Work hard, set a standard, and try beating that standard every opportunity you get. We have 3 more rounds for that today. Get ready to start your forward hop. In 3, 2, 1, let's go! Try to maintain the same hip level and hat level the whole time. A common problem with the forward hop is allowing our knees to cave in. To prevent this, keep your knees above your ankles. Stay light on your feet. You want to move like an athlete. Remember to breathe. Moving on to plank punches. Imagine a glass of water on your back. Don't let that drip. This requires a flat back from shoulders to butt. The longer the limbs are in suspension, the more work you're gonna get. For this movement, the slower the better. Exhale as you punch out. Feeling a little shaky? That's normal. You're doing great. Now for our squats. Again, a common problem with the squat is allowing our knees to cave. Try to keep your knees over your ankles. Make sure to evenly distribute your weight on all parts of both feet. Move at a pace that challenges you. Make each rep count, and don't cheat yourself. Inhale to squat and exhale to stand. Nice. Finish this round strong with your burpees. Remember, you have the option to fall or walk into high plank position. If this is too challenging, come to your knees for your push-up. Stay positive with your mindset. This is what being an athlete is all about. Not giving up on yourself. That's round 2. Let's rest for 1 minute. We're already halfway through, and you're killing it. I'm proud of how far you've come. Let's focus on some breath work for this recovery period. Deep inhales and exhales. Hydrate and stretch wherever feels necessary. Focus on what you want to accomplish for this second half. Setting goals is vital for an athlete. When you want to give in, you have to remember why you started. Get some deep breaths in before we get moving. Okay, we're back at it. Starting with our forward hop in 3, 2, 1. With the forward hop, both arms will move at the same time. We want to fight any rotational or lateral momentum. Don't allow yourself to drift. Your knees stay bent to absorb the landing and protect your joints. Can you pick up the pace for these last reps? Yes, you can. Excellent. Moving on to plank punches. Our body wants to move at the hip to compensate for a weak core. Keep the hips square and isolate the core and your arms. Want to crank up the heat? Pull the floor together with your elbows and your toes. Don't forget, guys, we need to breathe. Commit to making each rep a quality one. This is what we're here for. Awesome. Now for our squats. Try to grip the floor with your big toes for stability and control. Don't forget to keep your glutes engaged for the entire movement. Avoid slouching your back. Keep your head and chest up, and breathe. Great work. Finish this round strong with your burpees. Avoid flailing your arms. Keep them rigid and strong. Don't forget about your core. Keep it tight through the whole sequence. Your rest period is up next, so dig deep and give it your all right now. Right to the end. That's it. And rest. Way to go, team. Only one more round to go. Acknowledge the difference between discomfort or soreness and pain, the good versus the bad. If you're feeling discomfort, push through it. If it's painful, scale back. Take the time to hydrate, stretch, and breathe. Let your heart rate come back down. You've set the standard high. Keep that work ethic for the final round. Prepare yourself mentally to give it your all. The only person you're competing against is yourself. You want to leave this workout better than when you started, and you will. One last deep breath. Now, our fourth and final round. Are you ready? Forward hop. Let's go! Make sure your butt is low and your knees are bent to avoid compression. Use your breath for fuel and keep moving. You have more left to give. I can feel it. You are improving your agility, speed, and coordination. Last few reps. Let's go. Awesome work. Moving on to plank punches. If this is too difficult, you have the option to put your knees on the ground. Keep your hips in line with your shoulders. Extend your punches straight out in front of you. Feel your lats working. Squeeze your glutes and engage your core for stability on these final reps. Nice. Now for our squats. Your chest and your head should always be up. You should never be looking down. We want to move with urgency, but our emphasis is on balance and control. Avoid collapsing those knees, even as you fatigue. Form is everything. You're doing great. Stay strong. Finishing today's workout with your best burpees. Remember to cushion your fall into push-up position with a slight bend in the elbows. The burpee is one of our most challenging exercises. Focus on form and get better every time. This is where change happens. Stay moving. Channel your inner athlete. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and time. You made it. Amazing. Yes, sir. We did it. And the only way to go is up. But for right now, let's cool it down.